Hi everybody. I'd originally pre-recorded a video to put out today. A lot of us do that in the industry just to help us with time, etc. And while the content is still great and valid, I'm going to save that because I really felt that it was important that I spoke to you on the day, being Monday, March 16th. Myself, along with basically everybody I know. I'm sure all of you watching this video are feeling the stress and anxiety that is going on with the declared pandemic in the world. And personally, I myself, I don't think I'm high risk. My mom lives with me and she is. And so it is definitely added to that sense of worry. And while I do put out a lot of videos about yoga tips that we can use for stress and anxiety, so please feel free to go back through. They're all posted through my YouTube channel. I wanted to share with you what I'm doing right now and today to help me get through this. One of the things is showing up for you. And so while all of my classes have been canceled and I'm essentially self-isolating at home, we have the luxury of the internet, of videos in our phone. And so being able to show up for you and share tips for you is something that I'm personally doing. But I know that there are things that you can do as well where you can show up for your friends and family that don't necessarily involve leaving your house. One of the things that I've noticed over this weekend is just reaching out, and rather than a text message with a lot of friends that I am connecting with on a regular basis, it was more about picking up the phone and having longer conversations, really connecting with people. That's going to add a lot, because isolation breeds anxiety. Isolation breeds depression. And if you are susceptible to those things, it's extremely imperative that we are proactive in helping ourselves. Of course, I'm praying that you are healthy in this moment, or able to also, take care of your health. A few other things, of course, yoga practice. So I don't usually film. In fact, I've never put out a full-length video class of my teaching, but I will be, and I'm going to put out two. One will be an active class, a little bit stronger. One's going to be a little more gentle. So once I hit stop on this video, I'm going to start doing those with hopes to have them out to you by later this afternoon. And so whether you follow my videos or you have your own personal practice, this is definitely the time to pull all the stops. Pull those yoga books off your shelf, dig into the internet. I have tons of stuff on my blog. Just start searching around for things that will inspire you and help you feel grounded. Essential oils, if you have some, I would recommend lavender, or lavender seems to be the most common one that people have. If you have like doTERRA oils, of course, Balance, or if you subscribe to essential oils, you already know what you need to take. But even if you just have some lavender oil, I think just putting that on, of course, doing all of the things that you need to do, including washing your hands and taking your vitamins and eating healthy without question. But I'm here to talk to you more about how to take care of our mental health. I think there's also a lot of validity in taking care of ourselves in the way that we probably have needed to for quite some time, catching up on rest where we can, taking a whole day on the couch and just flipping through Netflix. Try not to have that be your entire 14 days. However, we all need those just days of pure rest, and we don't get them enough. So do that. If you can get out and just have a walk in nature, that's lovely. It is a sunny day here in Toronto today, so that's helpful to have the sun shining in through the windows, even though it's still cold. and breathing exercises. So of course I do have, as I said, lots of videos around anxiety, or breathing, sorry, for anxiety, but I will share with you now just a couple of things, so you just have them sort of top of mind. One is those full deep breaths. So when you start to feel your anxiety rise, and we all want to stay on social media to know what's happening. We want to stay as part of the news to know what's happening, but we also need to take care of ourselves. So working with 3-part breath. So breathing in belly, rib cage, chest. We can place our hands on ourselves. We don't have to. And just take big, slow breaths in and out through the nose. And our inhales are elevating. Our exhales actually help to release all that anxiety. So the bigger the inhale we take, the easier it is to let out those longer exhales. So that's something else that I want us to focus on. So when you are doing your deep breathing, as you exhale, pause if you can for a moment, and even see if you can, without force, let just a little more out, getting rid of some of that residual air that tends to build up in the lungs. We want to let go of anything stagnant and keep our energy flowing. So just that simple 3-part breath will help a lot. So with that, my kind wishes to you for the health and well-being of your family. Stay tuned. I will be posting those videos as promised of full class flows for not just people who are missing their yoga studios this week, but also for people who have been wanting to get into a yoga practice and not sure where to start. So I'm always available for questions. This is an online world. We're actually really quite lucky that we have this capacity to connect with each other. So with that, I see you. I feel with you. Namaste.